Everything came in on time, which means new video. I thought we could do a little bit of everything today. I have some PokeMarket cards here, obviously some new goodies from Meow Cafe that I needed to restock on, so I'm going to show you everything I got, and then we'll sleeve the cards together, and then we'll put some things away and do the 82 binder maintenance. So let's get started. The main reason I started a new Meow Cafe order is because I had completely run out of the heart hollows that I use for Kehoe. But we're going to start with his cards first. Let me get all the miscellaneous stuff out of here, and then find the PokeMarket cards. I think I got mostly Killing It items from PokeMarket today. There we go. Move these to the side, and I'll unsleeve all of these. I'm not too sure what I wanted to talk about today. I really just wanted to sort of film and put some cards away to boost my mood, I guess. It wasn't a bad week. I'm just tired and haven't been feeling the best mentally, but it's Saturday and I plan on doing a couple fun things and running around after this. And I really do just love sleeving cards and putting them away. I have a couple of duh items here too. All right. The next Kehoe storing video is in good hands already. So let me also get my larger sleeves. Looks like we are starting a fresh pack of the 61 by 91 today. All right. I'll probably do a time lapse of this portion, just because I feel like I don't have too much to say right now. These are really sticky. Hold on. Okay, well, I just decided to sleeve Kehoe off camera. I'm not sure what the problem is. I've used these heart hollow sleeves for a long time now, and I've never had this issue, but they were very, like, tacky and squeaky, and it was hard to get the cards in there. So I just went ahead and got all that done on my own. But now that that's out of the way, we'll see if the heart hollow does the same thing with the 82 cards. Let me go ahead and get them out of here. And I'll unsleeve them real quick. And I forgot we have a couple of J-Hins in here too, and I think I'll sleeve him first, since there's only a few cards, and we'll put him away in his binder soon. I will save my thoughts on the new Boy Next Door album until we actually put the cards away, but do know that I am very pleased with the album. Okay, and all of J-Hyun's cards are here now. Just a few, picking up the last items that I still need before the new comeback. And now is the exciting part. We get to try out the brand new sleeves I bought for the 82 collection. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, that one was way easier. I don't know what it is with this particular batch of these stars, but I'm glad I just bought one pack. And then I picked up these dark red frame sleeves. I just really associate red with 82. Yes, oh my gosh. I wasn't sure if I wanted the classic red or the dark red, but I think the dark red was the move. It looks so good. Okay. I'm really happy about that. I'm sorry if this video is low energy or less enthusiastic than usual. I don't really know what the deal is. I think I'm just coping with getting older and the things that come along with that, but I'm really happy that I have these collections that I can work on and dedicate my time and energy to make me feel better, you know? It's always good to have things to look forward to. And all of the 82 cards I have today are for X82, which is probably, if you held a gun to my head and asked me which album was my favorite, I would probably say X82. And they only have 3 selfie photo card sets for this album, so that was pretty easy. And I know that for the frame sleeves, some people do them the other way around, but I don't know. I like doing it this way better. I feel like it's a cleaner look, and that's the way I've done it with my NMIX collection, which is the only other collection I use the frame sleeves for until now. I've still had a hard time finding cards for their latest era Phylum. Obviously, I have a couple of pulls from the one Poca album I bought. I'm really waiting on them to show up on Poca Market, but I'm getting a little impatient. But I've purchased all of their album cards so far for less than $3, so it might take me a while. Once I get really into something, I just want to keep going and going. But patience is key when it comes to not overspending. And even though I don't collect a lot, I want to be really mindful with how much I'm spending at one time. And it's no fun to just get everything out of the way at once, which is what I need to remind myself of. And then, of course, with Boy Next Door and NMIX also having comebacks recently, I'm really holding myself tight on the reins, you know? That is all of the new 82 cards. Good stack for today. They look really good. I'm really happy with this decision. But now, I think we're going to put away Jaehyun's cards, and then we're going to get the 82 binder out and re-sleeve all the cards I have in there into their new sleeves. Okay, welcome to the NMIX and Boy Next Door binder. I'm pretty sure you've been here one time before. And I think we're starting right here with Y era. Let's see. The blue lettering. All right, we got this one ready to go. Now that I have another collection with hollow inner sleeves and colored frame sleeves, I'm trying not to do that with Boy Next Door, but I think they would look so cute in the K-pop stationery teddy bear sleeves, and then like with a pink or blue frame sleeve. But I must be strong. This one right here with the cotton candy, super cute. Adorable. Yes, so the comeback, I almost forgot to talk about it. It took a couple listens for Viral to really make sense to me, but once I got it, I was right there. I was fully invested. I know I have this purple card. Give me 2 seconds. He was hiding with the miscellaneous cards for some reason, but he's here now. So we have... Oh, wait, that was green. Do I still not have purple? That is so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, we're not completing him today. Okay, well, we got this one, and then this one. I have to find what that card is. I swear I completed him for no genre. Jaehyun keeping me on my toes, man. And then the last two here. I'm trying to put him in Woonhak's slot for some reason. Okay. And then the action finished up perfectly on a 9 pockets. I still haven't looked at all the details for the new album Home. I'm not sure how many pages I'm going to set up for it. At least one, but I don't normally collect all of the cards. Just the standard album, really, not the whatever platforms or kit versions they have, because those cards tend to be more pricey. So now that we've put those away, let's move on to the 82 binder. Okay, I got the binder here, so let me finish wrapping up what I was talking about with the comeback. So yes, I liked Viral, and I really liked Upside Down. The only thing that makes me dislike the song is like the high-pitched chipmunk like voice that they use in there, but I really liked that song. And then I loved Dive as well. I think it really like showcased the members' vocals like super well. And the other songs were good too, but those were the automatic like first-time listen standouts to me. And so now that we're in this binder, I think just page by page, I'm gonna take them out and then re-sleeve them, and then we'll put them all back in at the end. So let me do another time lapse real quick. I'm sorry if this video is going to be like mostly time lapse. Like I said, I kind of just came into this without any talking points. I was just really excited to play around with the collection today. But after this, I'm going to try and work up the courage to leave the house. I saw on Instagram there's this massive discount bookstore about a half-hour drive from me, close to where I work actually, and then right around the corner from there is this huge thrift store I had never heard before. And I do like books and I do like thrifting, so hopefully this afternoon turns out to be Just the mood boost I was looking for. And I don't need to be a downer or anything like that. It's just, times are tough. Not just for me, but for everyone. So it's important that we acknowledge our feelings, but also do what we can to make ourselves and those around us feel a bit better, you know? My original plan before I filmed this morning was to run to Target and grab a copy of Boy Next Door's new album. The only concept I honestly really loved was the sweet home version, the super cutesy version, of course. And then I was so bummed out when I found out that was the member-specific version. But I was gonna go anyway and try and pick up copies for the 3 members I do collect. But then I saw that they were completely random, and you don't know what member you're gonna get until you open the box, and I'm just not about that. I'm not here to spend, what, $15 on an album that is probably just going to be used for a collage anyway. I wouldn't be disappointed with any of the members, we should make that clear, but I have said on here before that I'm just not that big of an album buyer. So just seeing that, it was like, really? Can I have anything, please? But I'm being dramatic for no reason. Someone on Mercari will definitely be selling opened versions without inclusions that I can buy, and then I'll just use those for my collage. Because NMIX has had a beautiful collage for months now, but not for Boy Next Door. And since this is also their first studio album, like Blue Valentine was for NMIX, and that's what their collage is made out of, I think it'll be a really satisfying full circle moment when that is done. I definitely will not be filming that part. I love when other people on their channels have time lapses of them making their binder collages, but me, I gotta be in the zone. Like, I gotta take my time, I'm moving things around. I don't want the stress of that being on camera. Actually, I have P1 Harmony collages. If you've been here before, you do know about my Kehoe binder. And I do have 2 collages. One of them I really like, the other one is just okay. I haven't put them in his binder, and I don't know why. I think I want the white dividers from Meow Cafe for his collection. I use the black dividers for the other binder, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try sticking the collages in there with the black dividers and see how we feel. My sleeves are becoming a jumbled mess over here. That'll be fun to sort out later. But I'm in the zone now. Can't be stopped. And just like that, we have made it to the last set. I have decided that I'm going to expand the 82 collection to contain 1 POB set per era, because now I have this one for Silent Syndrome, and I have the Make Star Sailor POB, because I didn't know I was going to get one of those with my album. With album cards, it's not as noticeable, but I feel like with POBs, sometimes some members tend to be a little pricier than others, but I still think there's not near as much member pricing for them as there is for other groups. All right, here is the stack, and I'll get the sleeve situation sorted out, and then I'll be right back and we can put these all away. Yeah, I have so many clear sleeves back now. There is no way I can justify buying new sleeves for Boy Next Door. All right, here we go. I have just purchased 2 more sets for Silent Syndrome. I originally did not want to collect the polka album cards, but seeing as how for this era they were the same price as all the other cards, I said yeah, why not? That'll be coming home with me. So I'll have 2 more sets for this era, and I think, other than Trophy, this section of the binder is going to be the largest. And now the question I'm asking myself is 82 going to tour this year? And if they are, will they be coming anywhere close to me? Probably not. So I have a really bad time at concerts. I've been to multiple concerts for both TXT and ATEEZ. And I think both of those groups, they are excellent performers. And the performances are great. It's not a bad time in terms of that or in terms of the fans. It's just concerts have this really debilitating effect on me, I guess. I just like enter this state of being zoned out that I cannot come back from. It's like my body gets so overwhelmed by the sheer amount of people and like the volume. I think my brain just kind of shuts off and I cannot have a good time. Like I physically cannot. And at the last TXT concert my sister and I went to in DC, it really, really upset me. TXT was one of my ults for a long time, and I still really love them, and they mean a lot to me, but seeing them come on stage and not feeling anything at all was just a really heartbreaking experience for me. But I feel like if 82 went on tour, they wouldn't have any super huge venues, you know? Maybe just like theaters or clubs, and I think that would maybe help me and the experience would not be that unbearable. I went to see VVs or VVG with a friend of mine. They came really close to where I live and they performed in a theater, and that was probably the least stressful concert experience I've had. But I don't know, if they will come here, I'm definitely gonna look into it because I really want to support them. I feel like they're still so underrated and I would love to see them. Just thinking out loud, it would be cool. And it looks like Boy Next Door announced some tour dates, and of course, the Southeast does not exist. But I think they are at a big enough, or I guess popular enough level that the venues they would perform at would be a bit more stress-inducing for me anyway. So even though I would like to see them, it is for the best. And I cannot believe we've already used 50 of the hollow and outer sleeves, so I just need a couple more and I'll grab them real quick. Between all the sleeves I've used and all the Pokemarket sleeves I took off the cards earlier, there's going to be so much I need to throw away after this video. Let's see. I feel like some of the members got out of order here, which will be fun for me to put back together when we store the cards again. Now this pack of heart sleeves, it's slightly stickier than the first pack. It's not as bad as the Star Hollow ones, but there's a bit more tension, like it doesn't slide right in. That is interesting. I'll get a few more of these. Okay, that was everything. Oh my gosh. Double sleeving definitely makes the cards a bit thicker. Here is the complete stack. And let me get all of this cleaned up and then we can put all of them away. All right, I don't really have the binder set up yet, so we're just going to start at the beginning, and once I get older era cards in, I will move them around. I think I want the Poke version first. I hope I remembered the age order. Oh goodness. I don't remember if it's Vinny or Junie who's younger. I think this is correct. I don't think you can tell on camera, but I think this looks so good. I'm really happy about it. I got a big tongue, okay? Like, yeah, Chon, please. And let me get the next couple of sets here. This one and this one. I think this one should go with this set. I don't use any like official templates, so I'm just gonna organize the sets based on the vibes. Like everyone's doing a pose here, and then this one is just looking straight at the camera. This Sungmo is so funny to me. And he's got glasses here. Johnny's not really doing a pose in either of these. I'll do this one here. And Evie. I'm gonna do this one here. I feel like they're both giving us like unhinged stares right here, so. Yes, I like this. And now it is back to all of the Silent Syndrome cards. You have seen me put these away before, if you watched, not the last video, but I think the one before that. So we'll go pretty quickly here. I think I just shook you. I'm sorry. I do that quite a lot. I think I need to find a different angle for you guys to sit on so I'm not constantly knocking you around. And I hope you cannot hear my stomach this entire time. I'm hungry, but I'm picky, so it's like I don't know what I want. Anything I can think of, I'm just like, no, I don't think that's the move right now, so I'll eat eventually though, don't worry. I was just so excited to get this done. Even though I feel like I have this bad habit of not like sounding excited. Trust me, I'm very happy when I work on my collections. This music video outfit with the pink pajamas is just everything. This is probably my favorite music video of theirs, Takeover. And like, these look like they should be pops or something, but they're not. They give us this adorable lollipop set in the actual album. That is so nice of them. And then we have the striped pajama set cards next. I think the polka cards are in the grungier outfits, so I'll move those accordingly once they arrive to me. And then after that, I'm officially going to start working on Trophy. Oh my gosh, that was the last set. Let's see if the binder is any fuller after double sleeving. It is a little thicker than before, but there's still lots of room, thank goodness. So yeah, that was short and maybe not as talkative or exciting as usual, but if you watched, I do hope that you enjoyed. The next video will probably be the full collection flip through, because I'm not picking up any of the new era things anytime soon, so I think we'll go ahead and do it, and then at the end of the year, you should see the updated full collection flip through, which will have everything for the new eras. So that was all. Please do what you can to take care of yourself because it's rough out there. And until I see you next time,